Hi everybody, it's Josh back here again with another entrepreneurship video. Today I want to talk a little bit about something I've been asked a lot lately. A couple people have asked me lately, what made you basically want to be an entrepreneur and start your own businesses? What drives you, I guess? Because a lot of people think that people who don't necessarily have money, and I was there at one point as well. But a lot of people who don't have money think it's all about the money and oh yeah, I just want to have a bunch of money. Which having a bunch of money is amazing. There's nothing wrong with it. The more money you have, the better. I wouldn't recommend just going after the money as much as necessarily it's not about having little green pieces of paper. They don't mean anything. I have the exact same thing. If I pull my credit card out, there's no difference between having this and having pieces of paper. It's not about necessarily the money itself. It's so much more about the options that what you can do with the money, and going wherever you want, traveling wherever you want to go, taking time off from your job if you have a job, whatever you want to do, going on huge yachts, buying planes, saying, oh hey, I like that car, I want to buy that car, walking into the dealership and buying that car. It's not about the money itself. Money leads to those things gathering and collecting money for yourself. I don't say make money anymore because you can't make money. That's called counterfeiting. So collecting all this money leads to having those things that money can buy. And whoever says money can't buy happiness is obviously poor too, because they don't know what it can buy. And I'm not saying you can trade money in direct exchange for happiness. What I mean by that is more, one, have you ever seen someone frowning on a jet ski? Because I know I haven't. I love jet skis, especially when we're not totaling them. It's a lot nicer. And a lot nicer in your pocketbook too, which different story. Money can buy so many. Money gives you options. It's so much more than a piece of paper or current. All it is a currency. It's not backed by anything. The government doesn't back it with gold. It's purely a currency, which is another scary thought. Maybe we'll make another video on that. But money gives you the ability to do whatever you want. So much more freedom and even security, because you don't have to worry about, oh hey, how am I going to pay the bill this week? What am I going to do? So my driving factor, I guess, growing up, I've been private school my whole life. I grew up with kids who, we've always done well for ourselves, but I've grown up around kids who had more than I did. And I was like, well, if they have it, it's doable. I want it. These are my good friends. We're talking Benzes, Maseratis. I don't think I know anyone with Ferraris then. I do now, obviously. But just the toys that had any food you want, any car you want, anything you want to do, the maid service, the work, and this is nothing. I'm not even claiming to be wealthy now. I haven't seen a lot. I've never been on a private jet. I've done just about everything else. But I guess that's my next thing. Maybe I'll just go buy a private jet. But driving these expensive fast cars that are super fun. Anyone who tells you, oh, Lamborghinis are stupid, Ferraris are stupid, they probably, one, never owned one, more than likely, obviously, never even driven one. And if you're saying you don't want to drive a Ferrari or Lamborghini, you're lying. Unless you're just a boring person, then go live in Alaska by yourself in an igloo and freeze the rest of your life. But there's way too much life to live. So I would definitely say money is more about the options than money itself. You can have $1 million in the bank, but if you're living a boring a life without purpose, what's the point? So my final closing comment on this would be, use money more as a tool to give you the options and experiences you want to do, not as, oh, look at me, I have a lot of money. Having the cash in your hand will bring you slight happiness, but there's actually psychological studies that say money over a certain amount doesn't do any incremental increases to your level of happiness. I'd say life is more about the experiences and having any option you want, whenever you want it, the second you want it, when you want it. It's all about you. It's all about you. Till next time, guys.